Okay, here we're going to compare two swings. On the left we have student A, who looks kind of familiar, and on the right we have David Wright. Now what we're going to compare here is each athlete's position at certain points. So our first position is our load, where we get the weight back on our back leg. Now the key to remember here is we don't want to necessarily load back as much as we want to load down into that leg. So we're going to compare the athlete on the left, loading up. Okay, so notice he doesn't have a whole lot going back as opposed to sinking down in that back leg. Next step is our stride. Now with David Wright, he doesn't have a whole lot of a stride here, but he works on transferring that weight forward before the hands go. And he makes sure that he's in a good balanced position before he's going to let those hands go, with that weight having transferred forward from back hip to front hip. And one more time. Now we'll look at our athlete on the left. As his foot comes forward, he gets into his balanced position. And what I would tell the athlete on the left is we want to work more on getting into these legs and a little more on that balanced position and making sure we're getting our weight coming forward. Because right now you can see a lot of his weight is behind. Now that we're in this position though, we're able to get to that point where we let our hands go and drive the back foot through contact. One more time. We'll show where that back foot begins and where it gets to at contact. Notice not staying back on that back foot. So now we'll look at our athlete, draw a line where his back foot begins, and see he doesn't use that backside very much at all. So that would be the main thing I would work on with this athlete, is getting him to drive that back foot forward and drive the lower half forward.